When I was young, my family lived overseas. I lived in Indonesia for a few years, and my mother, she don't have money to send me school where all the American kids went to school, but she thought it was important for me to keep up with American education. So she decided to teach me extra lesson herself Monday to Friday. But because she had to do work, the only time she could do was 4:30 in the morning. But whenever I do complain, my mother would give me one of those look, and she does. This is no picnic for me, that Buster. So I know that some of you are still adjusting to being back to school, but I am here today because I have something important to discuss with you. My father left my family when I was 2 years old, and I was raised by a single mom who had to work and who struggled at times to pay with the bills, and she was not always able to give us the things that other kids do. Whether were times when I missed having in my life.
Times when I was lonely and I felt like I don't fit in. So I was not always as focused as I should have been on school, and I did something that I am not able, and I got more trouble than I should have, and my life could have easily taken a turn for the worst. But I was lucky. I got a lot of second chances, and I had the opportunity to go college and law school to follow my dreams. My wife, our first lady, Michelle Obama, she has a similar story. Neither of her parents had gone to college, and they don't have a lot of money, but they work hard, and she worked hard so that she could go to the best schools in this country. But some of you might not have those advantages. May you don't have adult in your life who gave you support that you need. Maybe someone in your family has lost their job and there was not enough money to go around. Maybe you live in neighborhood where you don't feel safe, or have friends who are pressuring you to do things you know you are not right. Maybe you could be a great writer, maybe even good enough to write a book article in a newspaper, but you might not know it until you write that English class paper that's assigned to you. Maybe you could be an inventor, maybe even good enough come up the next iPhone or a new medicine or vaccine, but you not know it until you do your project for your science class. Maybe you could be a mayor or a senator or a Supreme Court justice, but you might not know until you join student government or these debate team. Or no matter what you want to do in your life, I guarantee that you will need an education to do it. You want to be a doctor or a teacher or a police officer. You want to be nurse or an architect, a lawyer or a member of our military. You are going to need a good education for every single one of these career. You cannot drop out of school and just drop into a good job. You have got to train for it and work for it and learn for it. And this is not just important for your own and your own future. What you make of your education will decide nothing less than the future of this country. Nothing less than the future of this country. The future of America depend on you. What you are learning in school today will determine as a nation can meet our greatest challenge in the future. You will need the knowledge and problem solving skill you learn in science and math to cure diseases like cancer and AIDS, and to develop new energy technologies and protect our environment. You will need the insight and critical thinking skills you gain in history and social studies to fight poverty and homelessness, crime and discrimination, and make our nation more fair and more free. You will need the creativity and integrity and develop in all your classes to build new companions. They will create new jobs and boost our economy. You need every single one of you to develop your talents, your skill and your intellect so you can help us old folk solve our most difficult problems. If you don't do that, if you quit on school, you are not just quitting on your country. No, I know it's not always easy to do well in school. I know a lot of you have to do in your lives right now that can make it hard to focus on your schoolwork. I get it, know that it's like, but at the end of the day, the circumstance of your life, what you look like, where you came from, how much money you have, what you have got going on at home, none of that is an excuse for neglecting your work or having a bad attitude in school. That's no excuse for taking back to your teacher or cutting class or dropping out of school. There is no excuse for not trying. Where you are right now does not have to determine where will you go. No one's written your destiny of you, because here in America you write your own destiny. You make your own future. That's what young people like you are doing every day all across America. That's why today I am calling you on it to set your own goal for your.
Do everything you can do to meet up your goal. Can be something as simple as doing all your work, paying attention in class, or spending some time each day reading a book. Maybe you will decide to do it in an extra secular community or a volunteer in your community. Maybe you will decide to stand up for kids who are being teased or bullied because of who they are or how they look. Because you believe, like I do, that all young people deserve safe environment to study and learn.